Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. We have been encouraged by the company of heaven to take time this month to gently assimilate the incredible influences and frequencies of light we have experienced since the beginning of 2022. This includes the quantum shifts that our Father, Mother God have confirmed affected the whole of creation in the most positive ways. As we continue assimilating this awesome light day by day, breathing consciously, we are being given another opportunity to make life easier for all life evolving on this precious planet. The company of heaven is confirming that the lack and limitation that is manifesting in the outer world in painful and life-threatening ways is perpetuating the greatest levels of fear at this time. Fear is the foundation for poverty consciousness, and it is the antithesis of love. Fear is the most powerful deterrent as we strive to co-create abundance in our lives. For this reason, the beings of light are encouraging us today to empower the thought forms of God's infinite abundance that have been building in the realms of cause through the unified efforts of heaven and earth. If you have the heart call to assist in reclaiming the infinite flow of God's abundance on behalf of yourself and all life evolving on this sweet earth, please join with me now. And we begin. On the rhythm of my elevated holy breath, I consciously breathe in and out the highest frequencies of prana and my life force that I have ever received. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. But I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day. I invoke on behalf of all humanity, in perfect alignment with the highest good for all concerned. My I Am presence now takes full dominion of my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. As I continue breathing deeply, my I Am presence envelops me in a force field of peace that is preventing anything from distracting me or interfering with this sacred moment. The buoyant joy of expectancy and enthusiasm fills my being. I now accept and know that my heart flame is the open door for the flow of God's infinite abundance, and I am flooded with divine light. My consciousness is being raised, and a reactivation and initiation into multi-dimensional awareness is occurring within me. I am ascending into the very heart of God, and the pre-encoded memories deep within the cellular patterns of my DNA are being activated. These patterns reveal my divine plan, my purpose and reason for being. I am experiencing an awakening, and I begin to remember my divine heritage. I realize that the flow of my Father, Mother God's infinite abundance is my divine birthright. I step across the threshold into the multidimensional reality of the new earth. Here I am empowered with even more rarefied frequencies of my divine potential. Moment to moment, This radiant light is awakening within me previously untapped levels of wisdom and divine enlightenment. Now, with every holy breath, my I Am presence lifts me into even higher realms of perfection. In this realm, I easily release and let go of attachments and behavior patterns that no longer support my highest good. I release all patterns that reflect any trace of poverty consciousness and everything less than God's infinite abundance. I recognize this is the moment of my new beginning. I now realize with a new level of clarity and understanding that I have the ability to create prosperity consciousness for myself, and I choose to do so here and now. I deliberately make the heart commitment to transmute into light every aspect of my life that is based in any form of poverty consciousness. As this profound truth permeates my being, I am flooded with the golden flame of God's infinite abundance. And I now know I am trustworthy and honest. I am an expression of divine truth. I respond to every situation with true integrity, and I am worthy and deserving of God's infinite abundance. The golden flame of eternal peace and abundance now floods my being. The changes that are necessary in my life begin surfacing in my conscious mind and tangibly manifesting in my awareness through divine grace and love. As each aspect of my life that needs changing surfaces before me, I transmute it back into light with the violet flame and love it free. I forgive myself for all perceived transgressions of the laws of abundance, and I choose to create a life that reflects my divine birthright of God's infinite abundance, prosperity, and the God's supply of all good things. Now, I focus once again on the sacred essence of my holy breath. I realize that with every in-breath, I am ascending in consciousness into the very heart of my Father, Mother, God, the source of never-ending perfection. And with every out-breath, I am magnetizing the full momentum of that divine perfection, including God's infinite abundance, and breathing it out through my heart flame to bless all life on earth. From this higher level of consciousness, I now consecrate and dedicate my life force to be the open door for these sacred gifts of light and God's infinite abundance, which will now bless me, my loved ones, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Beloved Father, Mother, God, I ask that you now make me an instrument of your golden flame of infinite abundance and eternal peace. And so it is. I now command through the presence of God pulsating in every person's heart flame that this activity of light be maintained, eternally self-sustained, and increased with every holy breath I take, until every person belonging to or serving the earth at this time is experiencing the wonders of God's infinite abundance and eternal peace. God bless you, dear heart. I look forward to being with you next week.